I'm Theo Dorsey, and welcome to PBTV Now, your weekly update on the people, places, and stories making waves across Palm Beach County. Today, we're taking a look at the latest episode of On the Town in the Palm Beaches with Frank LeCar. We already know the Palm Beaches always brings the sunshine, but it's the local businesses that really bring the vibe. In this week's episode, we'll explore some of the places and people that make Palm Beach County, Florida, a one-of-a-kind destination. First, Frank checks out a local cool biz turning vintage vending machines into mini markets and serving local art that's always fresh.
There is currently right now something called the Creative Vending Revolution happening. I know.
How did I miss that?
It's an underground movement.
Oh, man.
There's a few of us taking refurbished snack vending machines and doing something creative with them, something different. In my case specifically, I wanted to highlight local artists.
So cool. Obviously, there's a certain type of art that can go in there.
Size.
Right, size.
I talk to the artists and what do you make? What do you already make? What is your thing? Whatever their type of art is or what medium they work in. And then it's, do you have something that exists that fits in these size parameters? If not, what can we curate together?
You're basically curating the vending machines. Is it you alone?
Yeah.
How cool is that? That's very nice.
Yeah,
That's like
it's
a cool
fun.
idea.
It's different. This is a print from Katie Bird, Sunshine State of Mind, very Florida.
I love this.
We also have some original art. These are actually hand-painted canvas magnets from a local artist named Jess Kirby.
Wow.
So she's a surrealist. So these are 2-inch canvases. So you can have your art gallery wherever you go, on your mini fridge or wherever you need it.
Amazing.
So we try and look at a space that is otherwise unused and turn it into a market for artists.
So smart. Are you worried about freshness? When do they go stale?
It's really a gut feeling. Right now, currently, I have, I think, 51 artists in what I call active rotation.
Yep.
So I either have a piece of their art on consignment, or it might be in one of the machines, or we're working on it. These are prints done on canvas of hand-painted art by a local artist, Melissa. So she does a lot of Florida scenes, the Jupiter Lighthouse, underwater creatures. She's really inspired by our local sea life. All kinds of stuff.
Next up, Frank hops on a free ride with a service dedicated to connecting residents and visitors to iconic spots across West Palm Beach, including the historic Northwest neighborhood, Pleasant City, Clematis, and more.
The origin story is we were delivering meals for our season, not our seniors, they are our season. And they would always tell us, can you give us a ride here? Can we go here? Can we go there? So my brother's friend, family friend, said, you know, why don't you make it a business? You're doing it. And so that was November of 2021. January of 2022, that's where Rose Trolley came from. Rose from Rosemary. That only went
the
south,
street.
and that's where all the jitneys and the taxi stands were. And I like pink.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, well, make it a hot pink. And
Look at him.
here's Rose Trolley.
I love this.
It's a beautiful community within the historic Northwest.
Of course.
And the history of these communities.
The history of these communities.
Yeah.
And you want your children and grandchildren to still have some of this history.
Of course.
That's still here.
We are more than just transportation. We are mothers and fathers and uncles and sisters and social workers. We also still deliver our meals. Every Tuesday, we deliver to our season. And twice a month, we also deliver meals between 150 and 200 to seniors in the community. And we have a nonprofit, which is Rose's Transportation Services. And that focuses more on just really what the need is. And it's such a big need.
I call this a give back business.
Right.
Because whenever you grow up in an area and you stay in the area and you develop any sort of business that gives back to the community, this is on one of the extreme ones. I mean, this is crazy what you guys are doing. This is amazing.
We end this spotlight with a trip to Jupiter as Frank checks out Bread by Johnny, a cozy spot baking up fresh loaves with serious passion. Once you see what's coming out of that oven, you'll want to bite too.
I've been baking bread since I was like 5 years old with my grandparents and everything, but I started it professionally when I was 14 years old. The family friend showed me a really simple no-knead bread recipe, and I kind of snowballed from there.
So you start in your local neighborhood.
Yep, just kind of being like embedded in the local food community here. Like, you get to make really great friends. get surrounded by really amazing, talented people, and it's just really a great place to be.
So what's the secret? Why are you selling out? Because you're obviously massively popular. You're opening up a second location now.
I think just our attention to the craft. I am a freak when it comes to sourcing ingredients. Like, all of our whole grain flour is freshly milled, literally milled and sent to our bakery within a week of being milled, so it tastes delicious. You get sweet earthiness rather than astringent bitterness that you get from dead wheat flour. It's literally flour and water. The way that we handle them, the way that we ferment them, and we guide them along, like the dough along, you really do feel pride, like watching it turn into a full loaf of bread that people actually take time out of their day to come visit us and spend their money on our bread.
Look at that. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Black pepper parm?
Mm-hmm. It kind of hits that like toastiness from the black pepper.
Oh my goodness.
But we use Parmesan that's probably too good to bake with.
Holy cow. What's this one?
Herb filet.
Come on. This is almost dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Fig and walnut bread. Forgot how good it is.
Really good.
That's a wrap on this episode of PBTV Now. If you want to see more, you can watch the full episode anytime on demand at thepalmbeaches.tv. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Theo Dorsey. Be sure to subscribe and share so that you and your friends don't miss out on the very best of the Palm Beaches. We'll see you next week.